Hey guys, Tales of Tram here. We're going to continue with the Ceilia and Isle adventure today. We already did the first part of this session. We're back from a break. We're going to be doing a second part. I have some beans, rice, some chips, and some mug root beer in a large cup with ice, so you may hear me doing some other stuff in the background. I'll try to mute myself if possible. I'm here again, instead of Neral still disappeared. So we have Almond Chugger, we have Gesh, we have Shadowy, and Zeus, if you guys like to say hi.
Hello. Things have
Zeus.
gone strangely.
Alright, well, that's great that you guys are saying hi that way, that much, huh? Everyone said hi, huh?
There shall be only chocolate.
I see.
Pebbles.
Anyways, so, yeah. Another thing. Probably might have some changes to the party after this, just because of shit going on. But yeah. Anyways, so. We find ourselves, once again, up in the sky, as the storm begins to wind across the southwestern points of the island. Lightning and thunder break the silence of this silent early morning, afternoon. As the lightning strikes and the thunder breaks through the silence itself, rain pitter-pattering against the stones and dirts of this island begins to fall. Clouds seem to spin, and heavy winds begin to pick up. As we find ourselves above, circling down to the clearing where the tower exists. Ruby, if you would like to describe the ritual, not ritual, but the funeral you are presiding over for this dead night.
Arya has done her best to dig a proper grave before carefully selling the corpse in and giving it a prayer before covering it up.
Alright, as you begin to pray, covering it up.
Outside in the rain.
I know. I figured. The wind and rain bristling about you, you start to see bits of the forest are still trying to cling into the clearing, but it doesn't seem to have as much ground here. It seems to not be making much ground at all. And after you finish burying the body, you see the vines and roots no longer move into this part of the forest. As if almost giving up on the chase. Or as if they're not able to get into this part of the forest. You're unsure. But for now, you are safe. What are you doing?
I am going to head back into find the rest of the group that had come with me.
Mm-hmm. You eventually find them back in the, Oh, that's this! Shadowy, where are you? And Gesh, where are you?
Well, we were looking around, we were looking around
Yeah,
the
that
tower.
would have taken about an hour or so, but where would you have hung out afterwards?
We'd probably go, I guess, back down into the large room in the basement to keep an eye on Arya.
No problem.
Maybe discuss some things about
Arya was not in the
our
basement.
friend.
She literally went out to do a funeral.
Oh, alright. In that case, I guess we'll stand by the door. Maybe discuss a couple things about our mutual acquaintance.
Which one?
The one who has a proclivity for fire.
The firebug. Okay. Go ahead and roleplay.
So, I should ask Darstrix, what's your opinion on her,
I don't particularly hate him for who he is. He is just literally retard. I am 100% sure that that he is retarded, that something's seriously wrong with his intelligence, that either he was born completely just stupid or something happened to him that just made him retarded as fuck. I don't.
Tricks. So Gribbly nods up and down. All right. Well, Tricks, I apologize. It is a bit rude. It's actually a bit rude of me to ask this question of you. I personally am not quite so sure what I think about her myself. I believe I'll certainly think about it. So I have a distinct feeling that a radical change in our relationships. I'm unsure of what I wish to continue doing with you.
Yeah, it is very difficult to decide how to go on with him.
Yes. Yes, it is. As right now, I'll personally say I don't think I hate him. I'm just annoyed, frustrated. So, at the very least, I don't think I'll consider him an enemy, though that might change if I after some reflection. So, seems giving.
Hello? Testing?
Yes.
Sorry,
Okay.
I accidentally pressed the mute button on you guys,
Yep.
but yeah.
It's
Anyways,
alright.
it's at this point that the door opens and you see Arya stepping into the chamber.
Ah. Oh yeah. So how did your funeral go for the fallen knight?
It has gone, she says forlornly.
Yes. Well, as I'm wondering, do you know something about that knight in question?
It was one of the few of one of the more major knights in the last times of the Empire.
Ah. So you didn't know him personally?
No, though they do still uh get respect.
Hmm. Ah. Well, I guess with that out of the way, me and Dostrix decided to look about the tower, check for traps. Uh, we found a couple things of interest. For one, the tree downstairs seems to be emanating power. There's a crystal on the top floor that's emanating quite a bit of power. We found some treasure, and then there's also an armory. While a lot of it did seem to be looted, it had a good amount of weapons. In fact, there's some armor there that I think you'd appreciate.
Oh?
Yeah, in fact, there's also
Okay.
this little manuscript that could teach someone how to fight. Though I'm personally
Hmm.
not so sure of how useful it would be to someone such as yourself, who likely might know the things contained in it.
Hmm. True. Well, maybe it would best benefit one of you.
Yeah, you kind of cut out.
Arya?
So,
Hello?
it got deleted.
Anyways, true though, I do believe that the manuscripts will best aid one of you.
Hmm. All right. I guess as one of us, might want to look it over more carefully to see what kind of knowledge it could provide. So, uh, I guess we still have a bit of. It is still a bit early into the day. Do you have any ideas of what you want to do?
No, just prepare, really.
Hmm. Prepare. I actually also found another room. It's a bit secret. There's a little sigil on the wall as you're going down to the basement. So, I'm thinking I'm going to stay in there for a bit, study a bit, then rest. And think. So, I think I'll be seeing you in a couple hours. Or until Ura arrives.
Of course. See you.
I remind you, you can only get a short rest at this point.
Yeah, I'm just going to be looking over through the Tome of Dread.
Okay.
Oh, we got a short rest.
You could, no, you guys are investigating. At this point, you can try to take a short rest. If you would like to look through the Tome of Dread, roll me an intelligence check.
Alright.
What did you say?
I'm talking to Shadowy.
Okay.
Alright. So intelligence check. Just pure intelligence. Alright, that's a 15.
15?
Hmm.
Okay. So, as you are reading through, there are things that you just can't understand about this text. Even though you can read it, there are jumps in logic, I should say. There are mentions of things that you don't know, such as mana waves. There are things like mana circuits in the body. There's mention of the mana system in the body. There's mentions of divinity. Should I say the first sin? Celestial solstice. Stuff like that you can't really understand. You're unable to identify any information from this book.
Alright.
Roll me a history check, though.
Alright. Yeah, it would be it. Yep. Alright, it's 13.
15. You can't really put together, like, as you look at the name that's written in the tome, it seems to shift and change, similar to the tome that you picked up here, which is what gave you the indication that it's the same person. Because it's not magically trying to, well, no, it is magically trying to it's not trying to magically avert your gaze or hide the name, it's just shifting and changing the name, which is different than most mages. You could definitely tell these books were made by, well, this Tome of Dread was made by a highly skilled either necromancer or lich, you're not sure. Somebody who knows undeath and arcane.
Alright.
That's what you get in the hour.
Alright.
I am going to spend my time familiarizing myself with the contents of the armory.
Okay. If you look at the speak channel, they're there.
Oh, that is the half plates, the leather. I will take a single longsword and a set of half plate, as well as a longbow and 60 arrows.
Okay. Mark that down. Just put it in the speak chat, please. Or you can just say, taking what? What are you taking?
I am going to take a longsword, a set of half plate, a longbow and 60 arrows, and actually I'll take the greatsword as well.
Okay, can you carry all that? That's 3, like 5, 9, plus half plate is like 45. That's like 54 pounds extra on top of what you have. Can you carry that?
Yeah, I have almost nothing.
Okay.
It's, what, strength times 10 or 15
It's 10 unless
for...
you're a barbarian, I believe.
No, it's
sorry.
15 if you're doing by default rules.
Are you sure? I thought that was for Goliaths.
That's
No,
default
Goliath.
rules.
Yeah, Goliath have double that.
No, they don't have double that. They are considered a size larger for that.
large.
Yeah, which doubles
yeah,
it. Because
same with...
Which doubles that.
And being
Same with
considered a size larger
centaurs and
doubles
a
that.
couple others.
Mm.
So 255
Okay.
is what my carry weight is.
No problem. So, as you pull on these items, you start to strap on the half plate. You find a female version of it, and you get the feeling that the elven population was pretty high in the Shale Empire. So there is an elf female form fitted half plate that you can use. So, as you strap that on, taking your items, you spend the hour doing that.
Yep.
Gesh, what are you spending an hour on?
Just walking around, seeing for anything, but like nothing in particular. Just really walking around, trying to find something interesting.
You already found everything interesting in the tower.
Then I'll take a short rest.
Okay. So, as you take a short rest, go ahead and you can spend hit dice if you want.
That's the whole reason why a short rest.
Okay, no problem.
And I will spend both my hit die.
Okay, you only get one of those back during a long rest, just so you're aware.
I know.
Okay. Remember, for each of those hit dice, you add your constitution bonus.
Yeah, I know.
So, as you guys spend the next hour, I'll say technically this is technically a long rest for the three of you. I mean, not a long rest, a short rest for the three of you technically. So you can take a short rest, Ruby and Shadowy, if you need to as well, because you're not really doing anything taxing.
Not
Yeah.
too bad.
Yeah,
I
Who am I
will
joking? It's really bad.
expend both my hit dice.
sure thing.
Yeah, I was pretty unlucky. I got 13 of 21.
What is it?
It is D10 plus
so, well, I guess these
con
ones-
mod.
So, Zeus, Hurrah.
Yeah.
You awaken, conscious again. In a small hovel, similar to when you and Shadowy woke up after your long rest recently. You feel your body is sore, and multiple wounds reside upon it. Bruises, I should say. You're at 1 HP.
Mhm.
And you see in the hovel, sitting, or standing in the wall, I should say, staring down at you, waiting for you to awaken, it seems, is the Dryad, who as soon as you wake up, smiles, waves, and disappears into the side wall of the hovel.
I'm gonna take a look around. I want to see if there's anything interesting compared to the last one of these I've been in.
Not really, it's the 15 or 20 by 20 foot hovel.
Okay.
I will say there is a platter of good berries.
I'm gonna go over and
Natural medicine berries, we'll call them.
that works. Okay, I'll take that. I'm gonna go over and start snacking on those.
Okay. Do we all 10?
Oh, of course.
Alright. So, as you start to eat the berries, Ura,
Yes.
you hear in your mind, those are not your friends, dear. They wished to strike you down to appease some strange villagers. You only need me. At the moment, they reside out of my reach. But once
Straight
they
up
step-
yonder.
Once they step foot in my domain, they will die.
That's just straight up a yonder.
Mhm.
I'm a bad person, though.
As you say this, you hear as out of the wall from behind of you, caressing your chin, the Dryad comes up and goes, "No. Accidents happen. Them attacking you was no accident. They are to blame for all of this. Roll me a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
God damn.
24.
Ura,
Yeah.
you feel her trying to manipulate your mind. Different than before, where she was trying to charm you or seduce you to an extent. This is almost like trying to shift your mentality. Actually, technically, that wouldn't be a charisma save. That would be a wisdom save. So I need a wisdom save. Sorry.
Oh.
My bad.
God.
Can
Now it
I-
will work.
I'll give you
Can I keep-
advantage because I fucked up.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I want to keep the 17 that was rolled. Okay.
Roll in chat for me.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, and there's 18. I mean,
This is
motherfucker.
an important roll, so I need it.
I know this is a
advantage
very
on that.
important roll.
Yeah,
But he just got an 18.
too bad.
1d20 plus 1. 10. Okay.
I
Slash roll.
Come on,
1d20.
you need to succeed.
18. Not bad.
The Dryad's DC is 20, and you've already used favored by the. Actually, no, sorry, it's 19. I'm retarded, but you've already used favored by the gods today.
Oh, fuck.
I do have one inspiration.
Doesn't matter. You can't share inspirations with
Dang it.
people.
Do I have? I don't. I have one.
You have an inspiration,
A DM's inspiration. I have it written
so
down.
you can re-roll that entire roll, so advantaged if you wish to.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So 2 more rolls.
Yeah.
All right. This is very scary. I don't. Ura, please continue. Your stupidity is your one saving grace. Okay, that's not
Oh,
great.
God.
Come
Come
on,
on.
nat 20!
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Ura,
You
you're
should-
stupid. You're
wish-
stupid. Ah.
I wish
yeah,
you
no.
would have realized that you're favored by the gods wouldn't have done something earlier. But
So-
god damn.
Hard no. Yeah. I definitely fail.
As you feel this energy drift into your mind, you start to think, yeah, they are at fault. Why wouldn't they stop me if they knew that was going to happen? Those bastards tried to kill me for something that was their fault, that I had no fault in. And as you're starting to think, this dryad goes, that's right, it's not your fault at all. It's those damned traitors.
Oh,
You need
Shit.
to... I think you know what you need to do, They tried to blame you for their misdeeds. They deserve punishment, divine punishment, by right of flame. Ura,
Yeah.
with disadvantage, roll me one last wisdom save.
If
Come
he
on, 2 nat
succeeds,
20s!
if he succeeds, that I would laugh.
Succeeded, succeeded, succeeded,
Is
succeeded.
11 gonna work at all?
No,
No.
damn it.
Okay. I'm not even gonna roll the other
Just roll
one.
again, I want to see what it would be.
Okay.
Not,
Go on,
not
please get
no,
nat
Uh,
20.
it's gonna be a net 20.
It was.
Oh,
How
god.
the fuck did I knew?
Ura,
Of course,
Yeah.
the second you get a
you hear
disadvantage.
the voice of the goddess in your mind, but it's drowned out by the manipulation of the dryad, as nothing but fire remains in your vision. Ura,
Yeah.
the dryad hits you with a powder, a familiar powder, as you fall into a long rest. Everyone else!
I deserve my flesh. They do not.
Everyone
We are
else!
fucked.
As you've taken your short rest, you have another hour until you can take a long rest. Well, actually, no. Technically, spend an hour doing that. No, you can.
Yeah.
You can take a long rest now if you would like to at the end of your short rest.
Yes.
Alright. So I'm gonna
My
go into
second
that
wind
secret
has
place.
recovered.
So don't put in long rest yet, please. Just remember you have a long rest that you're in at the moment. So, as the three of you begin your long rest, sleeping, is there anyone keeping guard?
I am.
how long are you going to keep guard, Arya? Because if you keep guard, you're not going to get a long rest.
I'm going to. Oh, my second wind restores on either a short or a long rest.
That's fine.
I am going to. Also, I managed to get the exact
say
amount I
this.
need to get me to max health.
You could take turns taking a guard.
Yeah, that was the smartest one because Arya could do that for 4 hours.
Yeah,
Because
I'm.
she has a 4-hour long rest, and the other two of
Well-
us 2 hours.
Wait, why do
Hold
you have
on.
2 hours, Gesh?
No.
Isn't a long
A
rest
long
and
rest
like
is 6 hours of dead sleep, or 8 hours, depending on how badly injured you are, and then 2 hours of
light activity? Yeah, I know. So
no light activity,
Or-
just light, normal stuff. So like barely any training or like maintaining your gear. That's all you can do during the 2 hours. You can't like be fighting someone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
but standing guard
unfortunately,
doesn't
Drow
count.
do not gain the effect that you're thinking of, Gesh.
Mm-hmm.
So I do still need the full 8 hours.
Aren't drows
They
elves?
don't have meditation though.
Wait a minute. Isn't trance a default elf feature?
Yeah, it's a
Drow are
default
not
elf
default
feature.
elves. Drow are not default elves.
Which draws are you
They
using?
are a variant.
Oh,
Yeah.
your homebrew draws,
No,
okay.
I'm not. That's not it.
Huh?
Drows are an
The-
actual variant race. They are a monster-based race. They are not elves. They
The
are.
PHP draws got trans.
They're not using PHP though, I believe.
I am.
Then they got
Player's
trans.
handbook. Oh, so I only do need
Let me
4
check.
hours.
Because you're saying no, he's saying yes, and you're looking at your race. PHP Drow do not have trance.
Well, that's the thing. They're an elf.
I am looking
They're a
at.
subrace of elf.
I will pull up the PHP on my actual PHP here. But I am looking
I
at
do
websites
as
that I use
well.
all the time, and it's
I'm
always
doing it
correct.
as well.
Dark Elf / Drow, what page would that be on?
It's
me,
a
it's
subrace of
eight.
elf.
Yeah, it's a subrace, not its own shit. And all elves get trans.
Well, give me a fucking second to look, Gesh, because
Let me
other
find.
websites are saying they don't, so...
Yeah. Actual player's handbook is best
Here's the
to
thing,
figure
though.
it out.
Let's see.
Where in the fuck is my player's handbook? Let me turn on my light. There
I
it
would
is.
show you my player's handbook part, but it's in German.
Elf page 21.
Dark Elf.
Elf traits. Trance is a elf trait that applies to all elves.
Let me just check really quickly.
It's on
Okay,
page
those are
23.
basic extra stuff that is shown. Okay, so it brought me to the extra abilities for a Drow. Okay, my bad. Let me just... I'm gonna just check really quickly online, because I know subraces get shit,
Yeah.
and I know people have done
Yeah.
this before in my game.
I forgot to. Yeah,
so
'cause-
Drow do get trance. I just looked it up.
Yeah, I was like-
sources. The
Yeah.
source that I was using was giving the extra abilities a Drow gets for their subrace compared to a normal elf, so it did not show trance on that, so I will admit I was wrong there.
Oh shit, I forgot to
worries.
increase my dex score by 2 from the elf 2.
No, the Drow's ability score increase overrides the elf.
No, the generic elf, you get 2 dex plus the subrace one.
You only
That-
gave yourself the +1 in charisma.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
I should have had fucking 16 dex then.
Oh god. God. Oh my.
Oh wait, or was it 15 I had in dex? I'm pretty sure it was a 4. Let me just check.
Yeah, you do get the plus.
Yeah, I
one
should have had
D10.
16 in dex.
Cool, you fucked up. You're bad.
Alright, there we go.
So, you stand guard for how long?
I will stand guard for 4 hours.
Okay. During that 4 hours, please go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I am still shit at this. With a +2.
Should have been Ura.
19. What the fuck? Why do I keep getting 19s on perception?
The storm continues to grow worse, and the pitter-pattering of rain gets louder and louder as lightning strikes somewhere near in the forest. Arya,
Mm-hmm.
roll me a wisdom check.
Oh god, this is still just +2.
This is gonna be a wisdom
Fuck.
save. Wisdom save.
Still just +2. Fuck.
I'm
13
sorry, I'm
does.
stupid. This is not someone trying to force you to do something. This is someone trying to. This would be a charisma save. So go ahead and take the same roll and just make it a charisma save instead.
Okay. I assume this is not a charm effect?
This is not a charm effect.
Okay, so that is just a generic fucking 12.
12.
With my roll of 11.
Everything seems to slow down for a second. You swear you see in the distance the green melts into a flame.
Strange, but not the strangest I've seen.
Be ready. That's all you get before everything starts again. Rain pouring sideways.
I only heard, "Are you ready?"
That's not even what they said.
Okay, so apparently my hearing is fucked.
Yeah, Goblin just whispered super quietly.
I whispered, so you should have been able to hear me. Like, directly up at the mic.
No, I couldn't.
Well, anyways, there's your warning. Anyways,
He
but you
said,
didn't
get
understand.
ready.
Yeah, I said be ready. Get ready.
Yeah, I said that's all I heard. I thought I heard
you said
something
you
before
heard, are
that.
you ready?
Are you ready, kids?
Anyways, so, as the 4 hours begin to pass, who are you waking up for the next watch?
Next one, I'll say Gesh's character. I forgot their name.
Okay.
Darastrix.
There's Trix.
Darastrix.
You're awoken, being shaken awake by your drow compatriot.
Okay, I go to my watch.
I will ask this. Where are you all sleeping? Who's sleeping where?
House.
Hi.
I'm in the secret compartment.
Okay.
I would be sleeping up on the top floor of the tower.
Okay.
I would just sleep right next to not like a secondary exit,
There's,
if that exists.
there's no secondary exit. There's one exit.
Okay. Then I would like face the door.
Okay. So you're all on 3 different levels, by the way.
Yep.
Okay.
Honey.
Meanwhile, Arya's like 5 rooms above Gesh. Gesh is like 100 feet, well, no, 50 feet above Shadowy, who's multiple layers of stone underneath him. So, Gesh,
Might not be the smartest idea.
make me a perception check. For your first hour.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, is there a way to the roof from the top
16.
floor?
There is a way to the roof, but there's no coverage.
So I would have just been watching from the roof.
So you're not going to get any sleep then.
No, for the first 4 hours.
Okay, I know, I don't care. 16 you said, Gesh?
Yes.
Everything seems to be going fine. Ura. As you awaken, you feel long rested after 4 hours. As you awaken, your items are bestowed upon you again. And the Dryad looks to you. Finish the job, Ura. and she drags you into the hovel's wall as you appear. Ura. We're switching to you for now. 5 hours have passed. It took an hour to get your things ready. As you appear in a familiar space as the druid puts you out of a small, twisted olive and cherry blossom tree with gray and very dark brown spots wood. As you feel your feet hit familiar sand.
Yeah, once again.
And she goes,
And I...
give me
Yeah.
a second. And she touches your head as you see 3 dots appear in your vision. All pointing up.
I roll my shoulders back and crack my knuckles. I'll try to get this done as quickly as possible.
You can always bring them here if you need my help. And she smiles as she falls back into the tree. You see the glistening field of force in front of you with the 7-foot-tall gates and fences. You don't see the armor anymore. The skull on the side of your clothing goes, "Hey, bud! What are we doing?"
I pull up the skull. You know those friends that I was with earlier?
Yeah, pretty cool people.
They tried to double cross me.
Oh, that's not good.
Not good at all. So, you know what we're gonna do about it?
We're gonna make amends.
Ah. Actually, no. I've made amends far too many times with these people. They've made several mistakes.
Ah, so we're doing that baptize in fire kind of stuff.
Yes.
The voice
The
goes
green-
silent.
The Green Lady shall make me whole again.
Which green lady?
You should be, Gesh.
Shit!
But you guys didn't realize it.
Oh god, we are
Gribbly.
stupid.
Gribbly, you're so used to falling asleep for your long rest that you do fall asleep.
God, no.
Why would I fall asleep?
Because you don't know you don't need it.
Oh, I don't know. I don't need it. All right.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You're so used to falling asleep that it just kind of happens as habit at this point. And you, midway through your sleep, you're like, don't I not need to sleep though? And you like try to wake yourself up, but it's hard to wake yourself up from a dream.
Oh god, oh shit.
Surprisingly,
got it.
yes, but I
Alright.
have developed a way to do so in real life.
So, Ura,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I'm going
Go ahead.
to sneak around and try to... I'm going to try to sneak up on one of the orbs. Or with the
Alright.
glowing things in my vision.
Roll me stealth check. I'll give you
Gotcha.
advantage because you're coming in from inside the building.
That was that. 17.
Gesh,
Okay.
roll me a perception
Yes.
check.
Okay.
Rolls moment.
I have the same
We
feeling.
should have rolled common sense.
You should have.
Damn it.
18.
18.
Hmm.
Gesh, after the 5th hour, almost on the mark, around 2 minutes after it, well, no, almost on the mark, you feel a strange shift. You're not sure what it is. And then, about a minute or two later, as you're trying to figure out what it is, you hear from below, the gate below. And you remember something about the Triad. They can tree shift. And you remember
And down
something
there is a
about
tree.
downstairs, in the middle of that combat space, is a fucking tree. And
I
you
am.
remember something Shadowy told you, the goblin. Him and Ura, as well as the Dryad, came here earlier today.
Oh, fuck! I'm
You know
immediately
Gus
gonna.
Fring from Breaking Bad. He's like, ah, and stands up.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah.
But my character's immediately gonna run down
All right. So
with like full force.
as you start to run down, Ura, you hear footsteps coming down the staircase that you know. They're fast, which you can only picture is probably the lizard.
I'm going to back away from where he's coming from
Okay.
and face him head on here. But I want to have some distance here.
Okay, so you're not gonna stealth.
Actually, not
Wow,
almost stealth.
he's actually using his brain for once.
Are you gonna stealth?
Sure, actually.
So there are a lot of places you can stealth here. This was just to see if they notice you actually entering the place. Was the thing. So go ahead and roll a stealth check.
21.
All right. So you hide behind some of the seats close to the staircase. Gesh, you get about halfway down. Are you gonna continue down?
Of course.
All right. You continue down, and as you start to push through this space, you look around. You see the gates are, in fact, barely ajar, as if someone had tried to close them, but not fully. As you look around, make me a perception check.
Where is Gripply?
Gripply is about 50 feet up the staircase.
On my way down, I would have woken up. That's what I said.
I didn't hear that.
I
so.
I specifically
say it.
run.
Make
I
me,
specifically
make me a perception
run.
check to find the sigil. Because you do not know what the sigil looks like. You don't even know about... Well, you know about the sigil, but you don't know what it looks like. Gribbly would have found
16.
that. 16. You see the sigil. Not sure how to activate it.
I touch it.
You touch it. A hidden doorway opens.
Do I see Gripply there?
Gribbly is sleeping, oddly enough.
I shake him awake.
Alright. Roll me an athletics check. Gripply, roll me a perception check.
Alright.
Nice. No shit.
I have
I will say this. Zeus.
Yeah?
Two of the dots are right next to each other.
That's a
About 50
16.
feet above you. Well, no, 50 feet above the room, you would say. So, you managed to awaken Gripply.
What is it?
You both have not
They're
gotten a long
here.
rest. You have not gotten a long rest.
They're here.
Who's here? Oh, the Dryad and Ura.
Yes. They
Alright.
come from down below. Should we first wake up Arya or should we head down?
We should probably get her to greet Ura.
Ura,
Yes.
as he's stopping and shaking and waking up Shadowy, you see him still there. Two of the dots are next to each other. What are you doing?
Most of the tower is made of stone.
One of them is, like, completely far up, my man.
Yeah, right.
No tree help for you.
Most of the buildings made of stone, so I can't just collapse it or burn them alive.
I will say this. You remember that heavy damage to the stone walls could collapse the tower, as the Dryad mentioned to you, when you guys had originally sieged this place.
Right.
You get the feeling an outside view may help you collapse the tower, but if you collapse the tower, there's no saying they're not underneath it and are now trapped in the rubble instead. In fact, as you start to think this, you're like, that sounds like a good idea, actually.
I'm going
Up to you,
to
though.
attempt.
Up to you, though, your choice.
I'm going to attempt to make my way outside the tower and blast it down.
So you're walking up to get out, or are you going back to the Dryad and knocking on the tree?
Dryad and knocking on the tree.
No,
He's
I would say he would need to roll a check for that because he's Ura.
Yeah, common sense, man.
Yeah,
He's
actually,
blinded.
Roll me
Yeah.
an intelligence check. Intelligence check.
okay.
Now I want the net one.
What did he get?
13.
13?
Yes.
It's only one way in and out for you. I mean, the Dryad, you don't know how to contact her in a tree, man.
Good point. I'd probably burn the tree down anyways.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
I'm going to try to sneak up the staircase.
Alright,
Oh,
roll
good.
well, we're going to continue with your... No, because I was staying still. Roll me a stealth check now.
19.
Alright.
Oh god.
At this point that you've waken up Gribbly and you're starting to, I assume, move to the staircase to go, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Alright.
assume so.
You look both ways and you don't seem to see anything or anyone. Make me a perception check, both of you.
Oh god, now I need a good roll.
This will solve my problems, guys.
Watch me somehow talk no jutsu this with Arya. I've
Okay.
not talked no jutsu to anything with Arya yet, so...
I will say, Zeus, there is a distinction between the three dots. One of them is very weak, one of them is and then the other one at the very top is strong and it's pulsing.
Hey, max health for the win! Because I used both my hit
No,
dice!
that's not what it is. That means you're the main target.
Damn.
Yeah.
Great.
So, what'd you guys roll for your perceptions?
I got
24.
13. You got 24.
Yesh. As the goblin starts to head up the staircase, you turn out. The smell of ash. You look to your left for a second as you hear a 10 feet below you coming up the stairs, seemingly stealthily. You see Ura as he's starting to create a spell in his hands. Ura. You see the lizard and the goblin starting to head up the stairs. The lizard meets eyes with you. Both of you roll initiative. Gribbly is not in this initiative because he doesn't know he's in initiative.
Yet.
1, 2, 1.
20?
Uh.
You guys are rolling in chat, right?
Oh, god.
Roll in
damn.
chat because he's a contestant. Remember that. I will say this, Ura, if you do attack Gribbly, you are going to be considered critical hitting him if you actually hit him with your attacks for this one action, because
Got
he
it.
does not know initiative's going. Just so you're aware, Gribbly, that's what's happening.
Alright.
All right.
Un- unless I
you
knock
rolled
him out
really
before.
good too. Damn, you guys both rolled 16s. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ura's just
Higher,
not.
though.
Ura's magical muscle. He's not a real person.
So, Gesh distracts. You look to your left and see him starting to cast a spell as both your eyes meet. And you see Ura about to say something as he starts to finish up his spell. What are you doing?
I suppose he wants to kill us, so I immediately go up to him.
You would not
Yank.
know that. You would not know. Roll me an intelligence save.
To identify the
Not safe,
glint in
not
his
safe,
eye.
Not safe. Sorry. Roll me an insight check. I will say.
Okay, insight is better. Not that great, but better.
Alright,
15.
you needed a 15 or higher. As you look at him, you do see a murderous glint in his eye, as well as something else like this strange hue in his eye. And you see that he is casting a very dangerous spell with intent to harm you and districts. Well, not districts. Diggy, or whatever the
Darth.
fuck his name is.
Ripley?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna run up to him, smack him once with my quarterstaff, and then flurry of blows him.
All right. So as you run down the stairs, you are above him on the stairs, so you do have advantage on these strikes.
Ha ha ha! I have the high ground, Anakin!
I will
Also,
say
did you
this.
name your character after a Pokemon?
Alright, I forgot this, but the Dryad would have casted Mage Armor on you because she's not gonna let you die that fucking easily. And she
So
would have
mage armor.
Yeah, she would have activated your flower too.
Oh, it's okay. Hold on a second. Let me get all that put together.
Yes.
15, 22, and 13.
Let him
No,
hit
the
that.
13 is bad.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't even hit him anyways.
Yeah. But the 50 might hit.
What's
Not with mage,
mage armor is what?
Okay,
14
hold on a
plus
second.
dex?
It's 13
So,
plus dex.
Mage armor. What is 13 plus your dexterity, Ura?
13 plus my dexterity. I'm and I was
Sorry, I
Thir-
forgot to
that'd
mention
be-
that. That's why I'm mentioning it now.
my AC is 15 with mage armor.
Okay.
Nice, I still got 2 hits in.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast shield.
Oh, okay. So that makes it
So
20.
one.
So one hit in. So as you come
I
up with
shouldn't have used Flurry of Blows
As you
for
come
that
up
one,
with
but
quarters,
fuck it.
as you come up with your quarterstaff, you strike, and as you're about to hit him, he creates this green flamed shield in front of you. As your quarterstaff hits, you pull it back and it's on fire. As you throw it to the back for a second, letting it bounce off the stairs so you can catch it again later. You punch him once in the face as the shield is parted a little bit. The flames are parted from the attack of the staff. And as you go for a second punch, you pull back because the flames have now reconvened. Go ahead and roll damage for your punch.
8.
Ura, you suffer 8 damage. How much temporary HP has your flower given you?
I rolled 12 on it.
Okay. So, as you punch him once and pull it back, you see a good bit of his nose is now twisted to the left as he continues to stare at you.
Is it my turn?
Oh no, does that end your turn, Gesh?
Yes.
Alright, Ura, it's now your turn. He's within 5 feet of you. Any melee attack roll is going to be at disadvantage because you're below him on the staircase.
I am going to.
I see.
Yeah. That works. I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt here.
Okay.
Against them.
Go ahead.
Okay.
If you do it against Gribbly, remember this is a surprise round against Gribbly if you want, as well. So you're gonna have advantage and automatically critical him if you hit. Just so you're aware, and that means if you roll a natural 20, it's 4 times the damage because that's how my critical rolls work.
I wouldn't. Would I?
This man, though, I will say this lizard folk is in the way, so Gribbly would have half cover, which gives him like a +3 to his AC.
I need to take care of
Unfortunately, I
attacking
have
first.
no mage armor.
Yeah, your mage armor is now gone.
No.
So what's his regular AC now?
Gribbly's
My regular AC would be 12.
12, and he has not gotten a long rest. The only one who's gotten a long rest, technically, is you, Arya. Actually, no,
And me.
No, Arya, you haven't even gone. It's been 2 hours or an hour. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would have been another short rest.
Yes.
Doesn't really matter. But I'm
I will
still at
say,
full HP.
Technically, you guys could have gotten a short rest if you wanted to again, but you probably
Alright.
have already spent your hit dice.
Well, I guess I'll spend it.
I
to
have
make
spent
sure.
both of mine.
I will say,
Yeah, 6.
okay, Zeus, who are you attacking?
I'm going to attack the lizard folk right in front of me.
Okay, remember these are all contested rolls, so they're gonna be in chat.
Yeah.
Hold on, is this a ranged attack roll?
Chaos Bolt.
Yeah,
Technically-
everything
Yeah, it
has
is.
disadvantage
You'd
for
have
you
disadvantage
against
as
me.
well because this is a 5 foot. He's within 5 feet of you. Ranged attack roll.
Yep.
Let's roll again.
Okay.
I know that wouldn't hit him anyways, but we're gonna see if you get that one.
I'm at the top floor. So
Zeus.
I would
Yeah,
not.
I'm rolling.
hear
I'm rolling.
any
Give me a
of
second.
this.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
+6. That's the wrong number. There we go.
No, that
Uh,
would have hit me.
Too bad.
This needs the favor of the gods. Hold on a second.
Well, you could roll. You could roll on attack rolls.
I
Uh,
think. Let
it
me look at
wouldn't hit
Hold on,
anyway.
is it the same day still?
Technically, he has gotten a long rest.
Yeah, and isn't favor of the gods a D8?
No.
It's like 3d4 or something.
Wait, what even is favor of the gods
Right.
from?
It's a sorcerer ability.
Oh.
Celestial sorcerer.
Oh, divine. Oh,
Actually, you know what? No, it's more important if I save it.
Roll me an intelligence check. Or intelligence save.
Nat 20.
It's 2d4.
This man may
13.
be in front of you and harrying you, but it's a pretty important thing.
Even if I roll maximum here,
You wouldn't hit me.
Yeah, no, you
there'd be
wouldn't.
no way.
I'll say you've seen him move around before, and he is hard to hit.
Shit, where's that chaos bolt gonna go then, since it missed?
Actually, because it's going straight up at him. Roll me another hit with disadvantage.
Okay.
No, that. Oh, please.
Oh, wait,
don't
wait,
let
wait.
that hit me.
Gribbly, your AC for this is 15. Just remember that. Because
All right.
you are technically half covered by the lizard folk.
Ah.
Okay, just roll again. I want
Oh.
to see if you got that one, though.
Natural 2. Ooh.
What's
You
that?
got that 2 for 9.
God damn it, man. How dare you.
What?
Actually, technically, no. It would be at advantage as well because it's a surprise round on him, so it's just a normal roll of 9. So I just messed up there.
What's
Can the
the.
nat
yeah.
20 go to the ceiling?
He gets the net.
Well, you rolled the wrong
One
thing. You
cheese
rolled
people.
1d020. So.
Yeah, but
So-
even
Wait,
if
what?
the net 20 is
I will say, yeah,
But-
it does hit the ceiling farther up. Let me roll.
Oh
Roll
no.
damage for the ceiling.
Oh
Gotcha.
no.
Let me work on it real quick. Okay, pulling up Chaos Bolt so I can remember all the damage. Load, please. Thank you. Okay, 2d8 plus 6. I should probably roll it in chat.
Yeah.
2d8. 8 and 5. Okay, perfect. And then slash roll 1d6. Give me this 2. I'm going to transmute it into fire.
Okay.
So then I can add the slash roll 2d4.
God damn. He really wants all the damage.
Okay. So altogether, that is 21 damage.
You see parts of the roof start to collapse above the staircase as Gribbly, this bolt of fire just goes past your face and hits the ceiling maybe 15 feet above you. As multiple parts of the ceiling collapse, and you're not sure if you can get past this rubble now. As in fact, I need everyone on the staircase, including Ura, make me dexterity saving throws. As rocks
To not
come
be
tumbling
crushed.
down. No, it's rocks tumbling
right.
down the staircase.
Yeah, which would crush, technically.
Come on.
That's a
Or like the boulder from Indiana Jones.
You know, I have inspiration. I'm gonna use it in this one.
Okay.
I'm using it.
Okay. Ura, are you gonna roll?
Yeah.
Boom!
Alright, so 7 would be what I got.
Oh, come on.
So, as
course.
you two are next to the, well, as Gribbly is next to the rocks hit him and start to tumble down as he started to get hit as he tumbles down, following along the rocks rotation. As Gribbly.
Oh god.
Does the surprise round thing activate here? The crit on rolling rock?
No. You suffer 14 points of bludgeoning damage, Gribbly,
Oh, alright.
as you are following alongside the boulder.
Oh, can I use the dissect and replace on this? Actually, wait, no,
Sure,
it's not.
yeah, you can.
It's a different effect.
You can.
Okay. In that case, as it hits me.
It was the result of an attack, I will say.
Alright, so as I sort of put my arm in front of me to defend myself against the rocks, it reduces it by 3.
Okay, so you took 11.
That reduces
so,
it to 11 damage.
What was your
I have
total?
1 HP
7?
left.
Okay, so as you continue to tumble down, Gesh, you look up, and just in time, you see the rock as you brace yourself as you get hit and start to tumble down as well. Oh shit, I just dropped the dice, so that was the one that I've rolled so far. Okay. Oh god, Gesh, this does not like you. Oh god.
Oh god.
You cannot defeat Ura.
I rolled
How?
5d6.
But Arya can.
I rolled 5d6, did not roll lower than a 4. You take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. As you continue to follow with it, Ura,
God damn.
Yes.
as the rock comes up to you, the hallway's pretty fucking small. How are you dodging this thing?
How am I dodging?
Yes.
No.
Glue yourself to the wall.
This motherfucker missed, and he still almost killed us all.
Okay, he's favored by the gods.
I think favored by gods is appropriate.
I'll say this: you take the shield of fire that you had, and you push it forward, and as you do, you actually jut it forward as if you're making a charge. And as it hits, you see it just explode the rock up the stairs as the shrapnel goes flying up, and so do the two bodies that were on it. As the zombie hits the stairs and is just coughing. The other one, the lizard folk, is unconscious on the ground, bleeding as his blood is pouring down the stairs.
Perfect.
I need Gribbly and Ura to both roll initiative. Because it's technically a new initiative.
Yeah.
Why do I feel
Why
like
did-
they're gonna kill him or die by
Why-
the time I even wake up?
25.
I will
Because
say, Arya, as you're sleeping, you hear the tower shakes, and you hear from below you.
Why couldn't I have saved or at least got less damage? That could have turned the
Bro, I
tide
swear,
of this
I was just rolling 5d6. I was like, okay, the average here is, let's see, 5d6 is 30, 15 damage. They won't die. I didn't roll below a 4 for you, man.
I always imagine.
Ice gods were not nice to me.
I know.
We literally haven't had a long
RNGesus
rest yet.
hated you.
Every time Ura rolls high on a die, I always imagine he flexes really hard.
And reality bends.
Alright, so, we have Shadowy at 25. And Ura at 19.
Oh wait, hold on. I forgot this. When does
Shadowy.
action surge?
Alright.
Action Surge is once a long rest. Shadowy, as you manage to pick yourself
Well, actually,
off the
no,
ground.
action surge is once per short rest.
No, it's long rest.
No, it's literally a short rest.
Christ, do I need to prove you wrong here?
Oh, no.
You must
I know
finish
I'm
a shorter long rest before you can use it again.
Is it because
Ah.
I might be thinking of something else? That might be my bad.
You're thinking of something else. Because I copied this from the player's handbook, word for word.
Action Surge.
Nerd. Yeah, no, short
You're right.
or long rest because they have that versatility.
Yeah, okay, yeah, they're a versatile class. I keep thinking of other classes like fucking Warlock and comparing it. So, at this point, Shadowy, you stand up for free. 10, 15, no, because you would have rolled down. About 25 feet above you, it's just rock. You're not sure if you can get past it. And you see
Alright,
Ura is currently finishing his shield as he throws it to the side, and a bunch of rocks that got stuck in it tumble down below him. As
Alright,
he
so
stares
so-
up, you can see these green flames coming out of his eyes as he stares at you. You can see his large robed, almost vestments that the dryad gave him are slowly the items that push him off of prone. The vines that come out and shut him out from being prone are seemingly connecting to the ground. And you swear you see a face starting to appear out the side of his robes.
The literal dryad.
So right now, Gribbly's wondering. He's just thinking something. Did he just betray us? Since it's just saying, Gribbly was kind of not really the fondest of Ura at the moment after all that has happened. But now he's thinking, I saved you, and this is what happens. All right, no. And that's the thing. And as he's on the verge of death or of dying again, Gribbly's just thinking, I'm literally going magic. But he realizes he has one thing. I can't sleep.
He has friendship.
I have. Once I level up again, I have Fairy Fire. And once I reach level 5, Darkness as well.
You cast sleep. Go ahead and roll that in
Yep.
chat, please.
How much health does he have right now?
Ura has
Yeah.
and he has
Yeah,
some
I meant-
extra temp HP.
Last thing,
Yeah.
sleep doesn't say it counts temp HP.
It counts your. Let me look up sleep, please, before you cast it.
Just in case.
Maxed HP, but takes off remaining health, I think.
Yeah, it takes off remaining health, is how it is.
Ah.
The lowest current hit points.
21. That should
I'm
do
looking
it.
real quick. The current hit points, so that includes temporary. So 21.
Damn.
How much are you at right now, Ura? Because you took 8 out of the 12 temporary HP. You have 4 extra.
So that would put me at 20.
Okay, so Shadowy, as you stand up and you don't feel so good as you're like looking down towards your left arm, which is just completely crushed at this point, you pull out your gnarled staff and point it downwards. As you do, what do you do to cast sleep?
That's it. I simply scream. I scream at Aura. Actually, I would say, "Why are you doing this? I saved you. Go to hell!"
All right, as you say this, you see this sudden energy burst towards Ura. And you feel drowsy before you take a step, hit the ground, unconscious.
Dang, I cut out for a second and I miss an epic moment.
You did.
It's happened literally every time something epic has happened
Does
this
that-
campaign.
Does that end your turn, Shadow?
I'm gonna start walking up.
All right.
All my move.
You get 25 feet up before there is just rock, as I have stated multiple times.
Yes, and since I can't really do anything, I'm sort of looking down at Aura at the moment.
You
With a
will get,
dagger in hand.
you will get an
Actually, wait, no, I
automatic
have a...
crit if you hit.
Actually, I was thinking I've already used my action, so right now it's just, I'm just looking at him.
All right, Ura.
But he'll also wake up.
Ura, you're hitting one of those. All right, your turn is over.
Yes.
Shadowy.
Wouldn't
turn
it be
again.
my death save?
Oh yeah, your death save. Go ahead and roll me death save. I almost forgot about that.
Well, I was thinking I guess he is unconscious, but it's not technically, he's stable.
Oh God!
Yes! Fuck you!
No.
As we look down towards Walter White style, zooming in on the lizard folk on the stairs, we just see blood pouring out of his crushed body.
Gargamel.
If you would like to, I will say this. If you use 2 key points, I will consider that just a completely wasted natural 1, and there will be no death save for this round.
I have 2 in total, and I used 1 for Flurry of Blows,
Alright?
which was
I will say
unnecessary.
I will take 1 failure away instead of 2 if you use 1 key point. That's what I was saying. If you use 2, you get 2 taken away. You can count it as a
Yes,
singular
I
failure.
will. I will.
So-
I will.
As your
What
consciousness is
do
starting
I-
to fade, you bolster your key energy through your body, and you feel what would have been a very serious wound bleeding heavily from your left arm nearly being crushed completely. You manage to stabilize the bleeding a little bit as you fall unconscious. Anyways, that ends your turn. Now it's Shadowy's turn. Shadowy, you see the lizard folk. His body glows for a second before he's starting to die.
Alright, so first I'm wondering what to do, and considering I'm trapped in here, so I think something. I have about 54 seconds before Zeus wakes back up, so I'm gonna look through those 8 scrolls I've been given, and see what spells are contained within.
Okay?
That's super cool. I did not know sleep was a charm effect.
It is.
Yeah.
That's super cool. I never thought about that. I've never
Wait.
looked very close into it.
Did it override the Dryad?
No.
Did sleep override the Dryad?
She didn't use a charm. Well, she didn't use a charm effect more or less. But go ahead and roll me for roll me 8d6.
Alright.
Actually,
Oh, there it
8d7.
is.
Sorry, 8d7.
8.
8d7 or 7d8?
Alright, so it won't matter because we have a 2, which means you have a first level spell. I'm just going to go ahead and move up and down. That one. You have the first one you pull out is Detect Magic. Second one
useful.
would be a 5th level spell. That one. Seeming.
Detect magic, seeming.
4th level, which would be 3rd level technically. That one. Major Image. I'm telling you right now, I'm putting my finger against the screen and moving it up, down, 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 up, like scrolling it heavily, and just stopping it and seeing which one it is. Major Image was the 3rd one.
Alright.
Next one we have 4th level spells. 2 of them. So for your first 4th level, you have Summon Greater Demon.
Oh, boy.
No.
And for your second 4th level spell, you have Odaluke's Resilient Sphere.
What's that do?
Who knows? 6th level spell.
I don't.
Oh, I didn't... There was no spell there on my finger, so I gotta re-roll it. Next one, you have Eye Bite.
Oh.
I bite.
You have a Cantrip spell next. Mage Hand. And then you have a 2nd level spell.
Why the fuck am I out?
Enlarge/Reduce.
No fucking damaging spells.
Oh, there's a bunch of damaging spells in that shit. Eye Bite?
Which one? No.
Yeah?
It is. Wait,
Yeah, do you don't know what Eyebite? Yeah, no, Eyebite's terrifying. Eyebite's like a level, like, whatever lich spell.
It's a level 6 necromancy spell.
Yeah. Vecna gives you it.
Yeah. Anyway, so, you quickly look through those with your bonus action.
Alright.
You're not sure if you could cast the spell, you're gonna have to make a check, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really use the scrolls. Or
Well,
I have
you
a
can
hard
try.
time using the scrolls.
They're wizard spells.
Alright. Okay. So with... Okay, yeah, so if I bite, it's asleep, panicked, and sickened. Alright. So, looking at this, notice that I don't really have any... Or at least no spells that will be... Or spells that might not be directly harmful or less harmful to someone who's asleep. And seeing my friend is on the verge of death, after doing that, I'm gonna go over to... Yeah, Dassatrix and try to help him up.
How are you gonna try to do that?
Alright, so considering what I have... Enough... I guess it's a question of... I guess try to put pressure on some of the wounds.
Okay. Make me, because you have one arm damaged, one arm is normal, make me a medicine check.
Alright.
Yeah,
Seems pretty high for this. Dashatrix is fucking injured to shit, man. Like, he is
Gash,
crushed.
Guess I
God.
do have
Oh, no!
Talk about
Alright.
practice.
Gesh, immediately make a death save. With disadvantage.
Gash,
course.
I would like
Yes.
to ask, did you name your character after a Pokemon?
No.
Darastrix? That's a Pokemon?
He said no
I didn't
already,
know
like
that.
twice.
Damn.
So, Gesh,
Nine.
it's the second failure. As you put your hand onto him, you were like, okay, I need to put some pressure onto the wound on the chest, and you collapse his chest in a little bit.
Now I'm glad I did the key
Yeah, you would
the
have
key
died.
thing.
You would have died. As you
I
collapse
would
his
have died.
chest and holding onto him using your action, does that end your turn?
Well, yeah, I basically moved over and used my action. Right now, I just know what my scrolls do at this
Dashatrix.
point.
Roll me a
Another
death
death
save.
save.
Yes.
Now I might very well die.
It would have been an advantage because you had used a key point, but it was at disadvantage as well because you just collapsed your chest inwards.
Nat 20.
15.
15. That's because the death save is usually 10 or sorry 11 or higher. 15 was the save for this one because you are heavily injured.
Oh god.
From now on, it's 15 or higher.
Oh.
As you manage to
No.
All right.
cough up, you open your eyes for a second, but you're not dead yet. That's 2 turns of sleep gone. At this point,
All right.
Arya, you're already making your way down the stairs, I would assume, correct? Because you just heard
Yep.
something explode.
Dashing and is it possible to use my bonus action?
No, you technically know there is combat going on, and you know that you are under attack or something happened. So you are in fight mode, we'll say, fight or flight. So you get, and plus you're in fucking plate mail or half plate.
Half plate,
So you're moving.
which is medium armor.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't have the.
The only reason I was giving you that bonus stuff for you guys is because none of your characters were wearing armor at the point either. So
Right.
Then I would have that always.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Well, no, I'm not giving it to you like that because I'm just saying to get you out of the town so you didn't die. I gave you that ability. But
Yeah.
as you start to dash down the stairs, you get about 120 feet downstairs. Well, no, you're not using your Ashes Surge probably.
Yeah,
60 feet
not
downstairs. You get about 2 floors down out of the 3 floors before the main floor. So you're about 30, 80, 120 feet from the rock wall. But you don't know that it's a rock wall.
And I thought I was Dr. Malpractice.
So, Shadowy, it is once again your turn. You have just collapsed this man's chest on itself.
And I barely survived that.
Yep.
All right. So
I was like,
yes.
11, let's put it up to 15, and you rolled a 15, I'm like, fuck, okay.
I still have the last use of the potion too.
Okay. So considering can I hear
If you can fast
Arya coming
enough.
down?
No, there is a rock wall between you guys.
All right. So I
Yeah,
can't hear.
and
him.
even
In that
if you
case-
couldn't get fast enough there.
All right. So Dastrix is dying. Don't know. Yeah, I'm trapped all beneath all this rubble. And looking at my scrolls, there's this one that calls to me in particular. Summon Greater Demon.
Oh god,
Don't.
no.
I think,
I already made this mistake. Don't.
oh, if you say its true name, failed save. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Screw it. I'm dead. I'm doomed anyway. The second he wakes up, I'm doomed anyway. So, I'm going to try summoning a. Yes, I think so. Actually, yeah. Considering the size of this, I'm thinking a Shadow Demon would be good. And considering how dark it is. So I'm going to try summoning a Shadow Demon.
So, as you pull the spell open, you realize you need some sort of activation thing to cast this, which the material components, and it has been confirmed that you do still need the blood for this spell. You need a vial of blood from a humanoid killed within the last 24 hours.
So seeing that, and
As
considering...
you're like, I can't use this right now. You can try to use the spell, but it's gonna. I'll say this, because it is a spell scroll of Summon Greater Demon, it will increase the DC from a 14 to a 22.
You don't. Just don't.
And it
I
will
just
use
think-
the spell scroll either way.
I'm just thinking, well, perhaps I think I have a better idea. Gribbly is going to try reattaching his arm,
Okay,
and he's going to be pulling out his dagger.
sure.
So just make a medicine check to try to reattach my arm.
Yeah, sure. I believe it's.
If he now wants an
Well,
at
I'm
20,
sorry. I'm sorry.
would
Your
be
arm is
fine.
completely crushed. You can't reattach.
Oh,
it.
in that case?
Yeah.
In that case, I'm just going up, pull my dagger out. I'm going to sit on Ura's chest.
Okay. You sit on his chest. Sorry, you shit on his chest.
And with that,
You burn!
I'm going to begin going right at his throat.
Alright, so you go to make a stab at his throat. Go ahead and roll with advantage. I'm going to give you a +5 extra because of how close you are.
Plus? Okay, so that's Alright, that would be plus
This is
9.
basically a coup de grace, Ura. That's why he's getting these bonuses.
Okay.
9 ADV. Alright.
The coup de grace.
Alright, that's only 22.
Ura, with the mage armor, your AC is 15, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, so.
It's a critical hit, technically, because...
Why in the fuck is there a chest floating midair? What?
Alright, that would be. And that's doubled, since we were applying it that way.
So don't roll double the dice, just roll damage, and we'll double
Yeah.
the entire damage, yeah.
Okay, that's 5. So that's 10 damage.
Ura, how much HP did you have left before you got to sleep?
Do temporary stay around?
Yes.
Okay, I have 20 in total.
You take 10 of that. As you suddenly feel your consciousness, which had faded to the back for a second, where you heard this roaring flame in this black area. You feel a slight pain and warmth in the back of your neck as you start to awaken. Ura, roll me a wisdom save.
Nat 20.
Okay. You feel the Dryad's charm wane. As you feel something in the back of your neck, you look up. Ura's on his back, on his chest already, so he can't really see you on his chest. As you strike the back of his neck, once, twice, 3 times, dealing heavy damage to him. Ura, you see Dacitrix bleeding to death in front of you. Alright, well, does that end your turn, Shadowy?
Yeah, I'm just that. That would be my stab.
Ura, it's now your turn.
Oh, the
Feel
somber
You
music!
feel something sitting on the back of your spine and something stabbing into your neck.
The music.
Get off. Or I'll turn you to dust.
Well, it seems you plan to do that already.
I didn't want to.
What do you mean?
I hate your guts, but I'd never kill anyone outside of them double-crossing me.
Does that takes your action, Ura. As you start to speak, Goblin, you look down to the coat and you see that face shoots out of the coat as the Dryad appears in front of you and just grabs your face. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn, yandere to the core.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's only an 8.
Whatever little bit of essence exists in your living dead form, you feel that essence of life drains from you, and you just see this Dryad in front of you. As her fingers seem to almost stretch under your skin into whatever veins still exist in your body, as you begin to mummify and turn to dust. You are dead, Shadowy.
Yeah, of
As
course.
she is about to fall back into the coat. She caresses your chin once again, Ura. Don't forget why we are here. Roll me a wisdom save, Ura.
Okay.
Oh, this music.
4.
Once again, you remember baptism by fire.
My flesh is pure. They deserve the scars.
Nah, alright.
Alright.
Joker much?
So, as she disappears back into your coat, you immediately feel the coat push you back up to your feet. That ends your turn, and her turn. Dacitrix. Roll me a death save.
save.
Yes.
Wow.
Death awaits everyone.
Except for Ura.
And watch
Women.
me just
Women away
somehow-
aura, which is worse.
Just watch me somehow.
I see a 10.
So, Dacitrix. As your life flashes before your eyes, and you feel the cold embrace of death begin to wash over you, you feel this strange, jelly-like substance begin to pour into your mouth. As time slows and you see, what's his name? I can't remember. Gribbly starts to get away from you, pulling out his dagger, starting to walk up towards Ura. You see a bit of his destroyed arm, a bit of his gelatinous blood falls onto you and starts to drain into your mouth. As your last bit of life leaves you, and you see Ura begin to head up towards the stone wall, burning it away as it molts and hardens on the stairs, and immediately he begins to walk up as time becomes wobbly. And in your death, through the life essence of an undead creature, you find yourself unable to keep form. Ura, you turn around and you hear this burbling and gurgling from the person you thought were dead, and you see Diastrix just suddenly turns into mist, which then starts to swirl upwards past you.
A deep breath. I say, "What left?"
Arya, as you stand upon the top of the stairs, a bit of mist passes by you, and you get the smell similar to Diastrix as it kicks itself out the door through the rainy storm. You smell blood and fire as you see, stepping up through this rock wall that has been destroyed, cloaked in flame, with a beard of green flame, dripping and moving as he moves, almost like a real beard would. The visage of Ura as he stares up to you, cloaked in shadow, his eyes glow a reddish-green light of flame. If you would like to roleplay right now, this would be the time, as you both stop about 30 feet from each other.
Why?
You ran. You left me to take all your blame, just like my friends before them. Why do I even trust the crew? Every time they leave me to die.
We left because the town was trying to kill us. They wouldn't kill you because you were the only thing keeping the Dryad from killing them.
No excuse. You could have stayed with me. I would have protected you as a friend.
We
I
would
like-
have died before you woke.
I look away from him.
Her.
As she says this, Ruby, roll me a contested against the Dryad charisma check. It's gonna be persuasion.
If
Alright.
Ruby talk no jutsus him now, I will laugh and be pissed at the same time because that motherfucker killed me.
This is my first
I
talk
mean,
no
what's the
jutsu.
mess?
Let's have advantage because she has charmed him. So
Uh-huh.
we'll see. God damn it!
14. I have to
14.
beat.
God.
Come on! 30-20!
Ura,
Yeah.
what she's saying makes sense in a way. And you feel the impulsive kill of the Dryad starting to fade a little bit. Not to the point of like she's overpowering the Dryad, but to the point of the Dryad doesn't want you to kill her. Just yet.
I look back up. My flesh is pure now. I deserve it. I deserve to have flawless skin. And I'd rather not make other people experience what it's like to not have what I have right now.
It's at this point, Ura, you feel strange as you feel yourself pulled into the coat. Arya, you watch as Ura vanishes, almost like twisting and turning into a small pinpoint vortex into the coat itself, and you see appearing, wearing the coat, the dryad, as she stares up at you. It just smiles.
I'm going to prepare for combat and say, give him back.
He's mine. But you can be my little doll, too. And she holds a single hand out. You won't be killed, I can promise you that. I can give you a lot, but you must offer your, should I say, allegiances to me. And never again attack Ura.
I am going to make it look like I'm going to take her hand, then swing out with the longsword
Make me a
towards her
deception
neck.
check. Make me a deception check. And she's gonna roll.
Oh god.
She's gonna roll. I'll say this. Roll before that. Roll me a charisma check.
Charisma or
Yeah.
persuasion?
Charisma.
Okay. Oh god. Let's see this. Oh fuck, I'm dead.
What did you roll?
7. I rolled it in chat.
Now roll your deception check.
Alright. $19. Did I beat it?
Give me a second. I'm just looking. She is a fae, so she does have advantage on trickery shit. Well, not just because of that, 'cause she's on guard too. So, as you start to reach out
Meat.
her hand, this is her trying to realize if she's being tricked versus you trying to trick her. So I will say you do not beat her in this point. At this point, as you reach down towards her, she stands up like maybe 5 feet from you and reaches up and realizes your other hand is moving. As she goes and gets ready to get into combat, I will give you an attack roll at her with the longsword, but it has disadvantage because she's ready and on guard.
Okay.
So,
Let's
this
hope.
This creature is a CR1.
I have, with a more roleplay oriented character who was level 1, taken out to CR1 on my own, but that was a warlock. Let's hope. First roll with my plus
chat.
5.
In chat.
Alright, I'm gonna roll them separately.
No problem.
16.
Remember, she doesn't have mage armor. She casted it on him.
Alright, and... Fuck, 7.
So, as you go to strike towards her with the 16, that would have hit, but as you go to strike, she seems to dodge backwards, and the coat seems to shoot out a vine that seems to push your arm upwards. As she looks at you and goes, I offered you life, yet here you are, seeking death. Come at
I will not betray my friends.
What friends? You're alone, little girl. Roll me initiative.
So this is plus 3, because my dex is actually a 16. I just altered that. Okay. $21.
She has used all of her good berries today. Okay. 21?
Yep,
As
in
she
chat.
says, what friends, you feel this adrenaline pass through your body as you can go ahead and attack. She's below you on a staircase, so you have advantage on this strike.
Alright, so I can make a free
Actually, no,
attack.
she would have. I would say she would have gone up as soon as initiative started, so you're on even ground. She towers above you,
that's-
by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna two-hand this for a versatile attack, which is a D10 instead.
No, you're not gonna bring a great sword instead.
It would take an action to swap to, right?
No, it takes, if you take out a weapon and drop one, I count that as one interaction action. And plus, you could use your bonus actually, no, it would take 2 interactions, which would cost bonus action, And then if you wanted to use a third one, it would cost you an action. So
I will pull out the great sword with the bonus action.
all right, you put your sword away, pulling out the great sword and making a strike at her. Go ahead.
Let's go. Crap, where did that go? Heck, I accidentally launched that into the vent.
Roll this in chat, because this is a momentous occasion.
13, fuck.
13.
I accidentally launched my d20 into the vent.
So as you go, she starts to create a bark-based club, and you manage to cut her before she can actually fully make it. So she finishes making it as you cut her. Go ahead and deal damage. She has yet to cast Bark Skin on herself.
2,
Wait a minute.
8 plus 3.
You have something you wanna
12.
do? Wait. That's 2d8.
You do a
That
good
was-
Yeah,
slash
great
to her.
sword.
You slash
Plus,
her,
it's
and you can
2d6.
see... Yeah, it's 2d6. What the fuck?
Oh, what? Ah, fuck, my bad. I, for some reason, thought double great sword for some reason. Sorry.
Oh no, it's fine.
10.
10. Okay. You do a very good slice to her. As you slice her, you can see a bunch of sap and green, almost. It moves like water, but it almost has this consistency of sap to it. This green blood hits the ground and spurts, and as it does, it makes a noise as if it was pudding hitting the ground. She looks at you. I'm gonna have fun with your corpse.
Oh
We'll have
God,
to kill
no.
him First.
Hey, don't you have action surge?
Yeah, that. Wait, was that a free attack or what?
No, that was an actual attack.
Ah. Well, I will action surge for another attack then.
Okay, go ahead.
$21.
That critical hits her, so go ahead and roll 2d8 plus 3.
It's 2d6 for
2d6, yeah, you're right.
2d6 plus
You need
3.
max damage here. Let's see. Oh, not max damage.
9.
18. So as you strike her again, this time as she seems to be stepping back, you take your sword and stab her directly in the stomach. As she pulls the sword off of her, you see her touch the sword and it starts to rust a bit. She goes, "Do you think I can't deal with the metal?" As she pulls it out, you see a bunch more of that sap-like liquid spurts out.
No, but that certainly seemed to slow you down.
Oh, it did. It did.
Alright.
Okay. Is that end your turn?
Yep.
Alright. So, she's going to cast Bark Skin on herself. As you see her pull forward, she taps her skin with her club, and as she does, her skin turns to this barky-like substance. She's going to action surge. And she's going to look towards you and reach out her hand one more time. This is your last chance, dear. Join me. As she does so, her words echo and her supple lips seem to curl at the ends. I need you to make me a wisdom save with advantage.
Okay. $14.
That makes the save. DC 14. Actually, no, sorry. Because this is a specific dryad. I'm using the actions of the normal dryad at the moment, but technically she's not in her tree, she's not in her forest, so no, her power would not be above a normal dryad at this point. So yeah, 14. So, as she reaches out, it's up to you. Do you accept her offer or no?
No.
Okay. She looks down to you. Disappointing. As she takes a few berries off. She takes a single... Actually, no, take an action to eat a good berry that she has prepared. Never mind. That ends her turn.
And it's my turn, as I will attack her again.
Alright, so, as you get ready to go for a strike, as you feel the Fey influence dissipate. That's a normal hit with Bark Skin.
Yeah, that's a normal hit for 23.
Yep, normal hit with Bark Skin. Go ahead and make your damage roll.
Okay. Wait, 11 hit? 11 was a regular...
She
11
used
was her
hard
dang
skin
DC.
to increase your AC.
Yeah, I know, but... I expected for her base AC to be higher than 11. No, never
Are
mind.
you looking at the character
12.
stats?
No, I don't even know where the fuck they are.
Okay, 12
I think
damage.
you're just assuming based on the fact that they got a crit earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, because 21 you said crit.
So, as you go and take the sword and bring it towards her in this last stand of yours, describe how you slay this creature.
With a scream of fury, I bring it around as I assume she tries to block with her club. I slice straight through it, cleaving through her left shoulder, going through where her heart would be, and ending at her right hip as I bisect her.
As you do, you see her body suddenly hits the ground, but the bust that you've just created of her, looks down towards you and smiles. We'll see each other again. Not for a little while, but we will see each other again. As suddenly, all of her body suddenly turns into these twigs, vines, and leaves. As the coat she was wearing, and Ura was wearing, blackens, as only the single rose remains on the ground. As you stand there, a bit exhausted, what are you doing?
I am going to stand up, holster the greatsword, pick up my longsword and holster it as well. I will perform a proper burial for the corpses I can find before going back to the armory and taking the other longsword and the rest of the arrows as well as the battle axe.
Alright. So, to perform a proper ritual for your friends. Well, your friend that you could find. Their body seemingly very heavily damaged. The other body unable to be found. Ura having disappeared. The Dryad having been vanquished. Taking a long rest. As our vision zooms out from this tower, we see a falcon, Bloodhawk, flying above before it heads back east. We see the clearing, the forest outside of the clearing. The vines and brambles begin to flow back into the ground, becoming just a normal forest ground. Your enemy vanquished, for now it seems. Your friends, those lost, buried, and a new base of operations may be found. You think to yourself, should you return the Shard Ward, or will he kill you on sight? You don't know. But for now, you just need a fucking rest, man. As you pass out in the hidden chamber, locking the wall in front of you and falling asleep. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.